Come on, you coal miners, wherever you may be, and listen to a story that I'll relate to thee. My name is nothing extra, but the truth to you I'll tell. I am a coal miner's wife, I'm sure I wish you well. Coal mining is the most dangerous work in our land today, with plenty of dirty slaving work and very little pay. Coal miner, won't you wake up and open your eyes and see what the dirty capitalist system is doing to you and me?
During the bitter depression and battles for unionization in the coal fields of Kentucky, Sarah Ogan Gunning, daughter, sister, and wife of Kentucky coal miners, expressed the despair and struggle of mining families. Coal miners and their wives, daughters, sons, and friends have written and sung songs which tell of the hardships, dangers, sorrows, and joys of working in the coal mines and living in mining communities. Coal mining began in the mountains of Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Land and mineral buyers, lawyers, financiers from northern cities came to the region to buy coal lands, build railroads, coal camps, and begin an industrial boom. In early days, coal was mined entirely by hand. Miners worked 12 to 14 hours a day, and young sons, 10 to 12 years of age, joined their fathers in the work. The work was back-breaking. Shoveling tons of coal in cramped rooms as low as 30 inches, miners never knew when the roof would give way, breaking a back, cutting off a leg, or leaving 1 to 5 men buried alive. Ponies were used to haul the coal from the mines.
My sweetheart's the mule of the mine, and to drive her without any lines. On the bumper I sit, I chew and I spit all over my sweetheart's behind.
Up in East Kentucky around Harlan and Perry County, the coal miner sings a little song called the 9-Pound Hammer. Now just picture yourself driving 4-inch spikes and hard black oak track ties about 5 miles back under the mountain, where the top's so low in the mines that you can't straighten up to rest your back just for a minute. And lots of time the air gets so foul back there that you just can't get a good deep breath. This 9-pound hammer is a little too heavy for my size. Only for my size. I'm going on the mountain, gonna see my baby, but I ain't coming back. Oh, well, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Roll on, buddy, pull a load of coal. How can I pull when the wheels won't roll? It's a long way to Harlan, It's a long way to Hazard just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. When I'm long gone, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal.
An old miner once said, God made the coal and he hid it. Then some fool found it and we've been in trouble ever since. Coal mining is working in dark, dirty, damp, and dangerous underground rooms ranging in heights from 24 inches to 21 feet. There are few places over 6 feet high. Most are about 46 inches. The small hand-loading operation survived into the 1960s, but mechanization, beginning with a cutting machine in the 1920s and continuous mining machines and conveyor belts after World War II, changed the style of mining. Miners who work in large mechanized mines may travel several miles from the entry to the working face, riding in small buggies as much as an hour before reaching the workplace.
Grab a pick and shovel, bring his everything light. Don't forget your fuses and your dynamite. Put on your knee pads and safety toes. We're going to the coal mine where the coal is low. Riding on a lizard in 30-inch cold. See the cable sparkling, watch the little wheels roll. Now, Lord, have mercy on a miner's soul. Down on your poor knees and 30-inch cold. Timber up at heading, set the wedges tight. Or your wife and your children won't see you tonight. Spread out a little rock dust, spread a little bit more to keep down the cold dust on the mining floor. Riding on a lizard in 30-inch cold, the cable sparkling, watch the little wheels roll. Now, Lord, have mercy on a miner's soul. Down on your poor knees in 30-inch cold.
Songs developed from mining experiences. They are ballads of death in the dark, struggle for unionization, the hopelessness of poverty and unemployment, the exploitation of land, gunfire of thugs and vigilantes, and the joy of comradeship, working and fighting for survival and a better life. In the 1940s, Merle Travis composed a set of mining songs based on his childhood experiences in Muhlenberg County, Kentucky.
I never will forget one time when I was on a little visit down home in Ebenezer, Kentucky. I was talking to an old man that had known me ever since the day I was born and an old friend of the family. He says, son, you don't know how lucky you are to have a nice job like you've got and don't have to dig out a living from under these old hills and hollers like me and your pappy used to. When I asked him why he never had left and tried some other kind of work, he says, no, sir, you just won't do that. If ever you get this old coal dust in your blood, you're just going to be a plain old coal miner as long as you live. He went on to say it's a habit, sort of like chewing tobacco. Come and listen, you fellers, so young and so fine, and seek not your fortune in the dark, dreary mines. It will form as a habit and seep in your soul till the stream of your blood is as black as the coal. It's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew, where danger is double and pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine.
A miner was leaving his home for his work. He heard his little child scream. He went to the side of the little girl, said, oh, Daddy, I've had such a dream. Oh,
100,000 coal miners have been killed since 1900. Disasters have been many. Explosions, rock falls, flooding, cave-ins. In 1902, Coal Creek, Tennessee, 184 killed. 1907, Monago, West Virginia, 361. 1908, Cherry, Tennessee, 259. 1934, Derby, Virginia, 17. 1968, Mannington, West Virginia, 78. 1970, Hyden, Kentucky, 38. While disasters get the headlines, most mine deaths come in ones and twos. In 1968, there were 311 deaths. In 1970, 258. And in 1979, 115 deaths and 18,000 injuries. Coal mining is the most dangerous occupation in the nation. Gene Ritchie, born in East Kentucky, writes songs about the closing of the mines, union neglect, the destruction of the land, and mining disasters.
Did you see him going? It was early this morning. He passed by these houses on his way to the coal. He was tall, he was slender, and his dark eyes so tender. His occupation was mining, West Virginia, his home. It was just before 12 I was feeding the children. Then Mosley came running to bring us the news. Number 8 is all flooded, many men are in danger. And we don't know their number, but we fear they're all doomed. So I picked up the baby and I left all the others to comfort each other and pray for our own. There is Timmy, 14, and there's John, not much younger. Their own time soon will be coming to go down the black hole. Now what can I say to his poor little children? Or what can I tell his old mother at home? Or what can I say to my heart that's clear broken? To my heart that's clear broken if my darling is gone. But your soul. Oh, death, please spare me up for another year. Oh, death, please spare me up for another year.
Coal mining is not only a way of working, but it becomes a way of life for the miner and the family. In the early days, coal camps were isolated and closed communities. No one else was there except miners, their families, and people to sell goods or services. The storekeepers, teacher, minister, doctor, and superintendent, and bosses living in the big houses. People came to the newly built coal camps, Tom's Creek, Pocahontas, Dant, Derby, Lynch, Benham. They came from nearby farming counties. Newly arrived immigrants from Hungary and Italy were recruited at the docks in New York City. Blacks were brought from the Deep South. The population of Wise County alone rose from 9,400 in 1890 to 47,000 in 1920. Some described life in the coal community as exciting, friendly, with pretty houses and helpful neighbors. Others recalled it as crowded, dirty, gossipy, controlled by the company through guards, company houses, and debts at the company store.
You load 16 tons, and what do you get? You get another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Yes, sir, there's a man, a Kentucky coal miner, that pretty near owes his soul to the company store. He gets so far in debt to the coal company he's a-working for that he goes on sometimes for years without being paid 1 red cent in real honest-to-goodness money. But he can always go to the company store and draw flickers or scrip. You know, that's little brass coins that you can't spend nowhere, only at the company store. So they add that against his account, and every day he gets a little farther in debt. That sounds pretty bad, but even that's got a brighter side to it. Now some people say a man's made out of mud, but a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood, skin and bones, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Mr. Editor, if you choose, please send me a copy of the Labor News. I've got a son in the infantry. He'd be mighty glad to see that somebody somewhere now and then thinks about the lives of the mining men. In Perry County, in Perry County and hereabouts, the miners simply had to go out. It was long hours and substandard pay, and then they took our contract away. 14 months is a mighty long time to face the goons on the picket line. In Perry County, I believe the truth will come out someday, that we're fighting for jobs with decent pay. Every night my loving man comes in with his wet clothes frozen to his skin. He's been digging up coal so the world can run and the operators can have their fun. In Perry County.
You all know I'm old now and I can't sing like I did back in the 30s, but I'll do the very best I can, and this is true. Come all you poor workers, good news to you I'll tell, how the good old Union has come in here to dwell. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? We're starting our good battle, we know we're sure to win, because we've got the gun thugs looking very thin. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Now all of you know which side you're on, and they'll never keep us down.
In the midst of Union battles and gunfire of thugs in the 30s in Harlan County, Florence Reese wrote the song, Which Side Are You On? It has been sung on many picket lines since then. The struggle for unionization was long. In the early days, coal operators controlled the jobs, the police, the housing, the stores, and the doctors. If anyone was suspected of supporting a union, they were blacklisted and run out of town. The first union was formed in 1849, and the United Mine Workers of America began in 1890. But it took government protection of workers' rights in the 1930s before UMWA was well established. Miners have had a strong union, but recessions, mechanization, growth of unorganized surface mining have cut down the numbers of members and their control over coal production. Organizing continues, and each year people on picket lines sing, "Which side are you on?" New verses and names are added for each new strike, such as Brookside and Jericho.
Which side are you on? 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 My daddy was a miner, I'm a miner's daughter. I'll stick with the Union through hell and high water. Which side are you on? 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 We're fighting for a contract and fighting to be free. The picket line is a long line, there's room for you and me. Which side are you on? 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 If you don't want your husband to die in a coal mine, I'll see you in the morning out on the picket line. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
In 1950, there were 400,000 underground miners. By 1970, the number had decreased to 148,000. The continuous mining machine and the conveyor belts displaced hand-loading and haulage workers. But output per worker increased from 6 tons to 20 tons per miner. The mechanization forced large numbers of unemployed miners to leave the coal fields for Dayton, Detroit, Chicago, and other eastern and midwestern cities. Half the population of Harlan County left between 1950 and 1960, and another one-third left between 1960 and 1970.
Oh, when I was a curly-headed baby, my daddy set me down upon his knee. Said, son, you go to school and learn your letters. Don't be no dusty miner like me. I was born and raised at the mouth of the Hazard Holler. Coal cars roaring and rumbling past my door. Now they're standing rusty, rolling empty. And the L&N don't stop here anymore. I used to think my daddy was a black man with scrip enough to buy the company store. But now he goes downtown with empty pockets, and his face is white as February snow. I was born and raised at the mouth of the Hazard Holler. Coal cars roaring and rumbling past my door. Now they're standing rusty, rolling empty. And the L&N don't stop here anymore.
Billy Ed Wheeler grew up in a coal camp in West Virginia and wrote Coal Tattoo about the unemployment and the forced migration of miners.
Traveling on down that coal town road, hey, listen to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore, I'm leaving you behind. Well, I've been a coal man all my life, laying down track in the hole. Got a back like an ironwood bent by the wind. Blood veins as blue as a coal. Blood veins as blue as a coal. Somebody said that's a strange tattoo you have on the side of your head. I said that's the blue mark left by the coal. Just a little more and I'd been dead. But I love the rumble and I love the dark. I love the cool of the sleigh. But it's traveling down that new road looking for a job. Traveling and looking I hate. Traveling and looking I hate.
Death and disability from accidents are not the only hazards miners face. Long-term exposure to coal dust causes a chronic and incurable lung disease, pneumoconiosis or black lung. Between 1970 and 1977, 420,000 miners or their widows were awarded black lung compensation. Hazel Dickens of West Virginia writes songs from her family's experiences, mine disasters, union struggles, and death from black lung.
He's had more hard luck than most men could stand. The mines was his first love, but never his friend. He's lived a hard life, and hard he'll die. Black lungs done got him, his time is nigh. He went to the boss man, but he closed the door. Well, it seems you're not wanted when you're sick and you're poor. You're not even covered in their medical plans, and your life depends on the favors of man. Black lung, oh, your hands I see cold. As you reach for my life and you torture my soul, cold as that water hole down in that dark cave where I spent my life's blood digging my own grave.
Surface mining began after World War II, taking advantage of the big earth-moving machines built for the war. By 1978, 2/3 of our coal was strip mined. At first, there was little reclamation of stripped land, and for 20 years, people have been fighting to stop the destructive practices. Siltation, which causes flooding, rock and mudslides, which block roads and destroy houses, explosions which shake foundations and crack houses and force people to move from hillside homes. Michael Klein of West Virginia wrote and sang songs about strip mining and economic problems for many community meetings and anti-strip mining rallies in the 60s. And Jack Wright of Wise County, Virginia, wrote about exploitation and outside ownership of land and resources.
Strip away, big D9 dozer, coming for to bury my home. I'm getting madder as you're getting closer, coming for to bury my home. Well, I looked up a spoiled bank, and what did I see? Coming for to bury my home. The Island Creek Company pushing down my trees, coming for to bury my home. They're gonna turn our mountain homeland to acid clay, coming for to bury my home. to make a cheaper rate for the TVA. Coming for to bury my home, strip away big D9 dozer. Coming for to bury my home, I'm getting madder as you're getting closer. Coming for to bury my home.
Flooding ain't over and the killing ain't done. Caskets will be carried by father and by son, and the mountaineer hates as long as he lives, and the sun will never shine on the day he forgives. There's machinery in his mountains, and there's foreigners taking his coal. It's leaving his people hungry, it's leaving his poor land broke.
Down in the valley, about a mile from me, where the crows no longer cry, there's a great big earth-moving monster machine, stands 10 stories high. Well, the ground he can eat hits a sigh. He can rip out 100 tons at a bite. He can eat up the grass, it's a fact, but he can't put it back. They come and tell me I got to move, make way for that big machine. But I ain't moving unless they kill me like they killed the fish in my stream. But look at that big machine go, took that shady grove a long time to grow. He can rip it out with one whack, but he can't put it back.
I have dreamed on this mountain since first I was my mother's daughter, and you can't just take my dreams away. With me watching, you may drive a big machine, but I was born a great big woman, and you can't just take my dreams away without me fighting. This old mountain raised my many daughters. Some died young, some still living. But if you've come here for taking our mountain, no, we ain't come here to give it. I have dreamed on this mountain since first I was my mother's daughter, and you can't just take my dreams away. With me watching, no, you can't just take my dreams away without me fighting. No, you can't just take my dreams away.
In the early 1970s, women began to apply for coal mining jobs. These were the best paying jobs in the region, and many women sought mining jobs to support themselves and their families. The first woman miner was employed in 1973 in West Virginia, and since that time over 3,000 women have become underground coal miners. There were superstitions and prejudices against women miners, and employment was slow until 1977, when a group of women brought suit against 153 of the nation's largest coal companies to force them to employ women. Jean Steffi, who was suing for employment in western Kentucky, wrote this song about the women miners and their place in the industry.
Brothers, we don't want to take your jobs away. We just want a better life with decent pay. Sisters, we don't want your man just to make the best living that we can. Divided we fall, but united we stand. We're willing to go down in a deep dark mine, willing to walk in the picket
1978, there were 241,000 miners in the country, and they mined 690 million tons of coal. Coal mining has changed. Coal camps are gone. Coal miners have changed too. Young men and women, skilled and educated, work with complicated machinery in large modern mines. They commute long distances to work. But mining continues to take its toll on the men and women, their families, and communities in the coal fields. They pay the social cost of mining to provide the world with coal. As we look to coal to supply more of our energy needs, we need to keep this in mind. Who pays the cost? The preamble to the UMWA Constitution states, "We believe that those whose lot it is to toil within the earth's recesses, surrounded by peculiar dangers and deprived of sunlight and pure air, producing the commodity which makes possible the world's progress, are entitled to protection and an equitable share of the fruits of their labor."
Clinchfield coal train pulling so slow. Clinchfield, Clinchfield pulling so slow. Hoping all the poor people won't know how much coal you've stole. When I die, Lord, bury me cold down by that stinking N&W road, so I can hear old number 9 as she goes stealing by. Being old, pulled and loaded down the track, being old, coal cars empty coming back, taking all our wealth away, the profits do not stay. All you coal trains pulling down the track, one of these days we won't let you come back. That'll be the day when the people's train rolls by and we'll all be feeling high. That'll be the day when the people's train rolls by and we'll all be riding high.
Some blues are just blues, mine are the miner's blues. Some blues are just blues, mine are the miner's blues. My troubles are coming by threes and by twos. Blues and more blues, these old miners' blues. Blues and more blues, these old miners' blues. I got coal dust in my hair, I got coal dust in my shoes. Some blues